Okay, guys, here's your review for your test on Chapter 7 tomorrow. Okay, bag contains 15 pennies, 8 nickels, 4 dimes, 2 quarters, and 1/2 dollar, 50-cent piece. Person is charged 10 cents to have one coin selected at random for a prize. So identify the random variable X, construct a probability histogram for this data, find the expected payoff, and is this game fair? Explain. All right, so the random variable X is just your payout, how much you get back from their 10 cents that you put in. Okay, construct a probability histogram for this data. Okay, you're going to do X and then your 50 cents, your quarter, your dime, your nickel, and your penny right there. And then your payoff. Okay, I think there, if you added them all up correctly, there was 30 coins in all. So that's 1/30th. There's only one 50-cent piece in there. And there was 25 cents. There's 2 quarters in there, so it's 2 out of 30 and 4 out of 30. And all the other slides are going to say, I just corrected it just a little bit ago. They say 25 right there, but it's 30. These should all be out of 30 right there. So I slipped up earlier, and then I had a guest come in and pay it off. So these should be 30s right there, 2 out of 30 and 44 out of 30. You guys with me? Say yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so find the expected payoff. So 50 cents times the probability. So I'm just doing this times this times this times this, and add them all up right there. So those add up to about almost a nickel, you guys. So is this game fair? No, because you paid a dime, and you're only going to get not even 5 cents in return on that expected wise. So anyway, so I think yours is going to have kind of dollar bills with $1, $5, something like that, $20, and so on. Okay, so here's a distribution of grades in an SAT class where an A equals 4, a B equals 3, a C would be 2, and so on. A D would be 1, and an F would be 0. I've received an F before. I had to repeat that class, I remember. Let's see. So let's see. The probability was, and it was called discrete mathematics. That guy was a strange professor, and I had to take his class again. So he was different. Anyway, okay, so it says find the probability of 4. Okay, all of these have to add up to 1, you guys. So you're going to add all those guys up, and I think those add up to 85%, so you need 15% less. More, I mean. Okay, find the probability that the grade is going to land between a 1 and a 3. Okay, but it's got to be less than a 3. So between a 1 included, so I'm going to add this one, and I'm not going to include the 3 on there because it's not big enough. It's got to be just less than, so 45%. Find the average for the grade in this class. That's where you do this times this, this times this, this times this, and add them all up, okay? So about a 2.25, a little over a C. Find the variation. So you're going to do, I had to write small, you guys. The variation is each number minus the mean squared times the probability. Next number minus the mean squared times its individual probability, and so on and so on and so on, okay? Now I wrote it bigger on this side right here, so it comes out to be the variance on this is 1.387, and then of course your standard deviation is the square root of that, so you get the 1.178. All right, okay, and you're going to see one that looks like this. Here's a probability distribution for the function of a continuous random variable, so find each probability. So what's the probability that it lands in between 0 and 3 included wise? You just find the area of this area right here. I wish I can mark that. Oh, I could. I know what I'll do. I will mark it right here in red. I want this area all the way down. This area. Oops, I want between 1 and 3. This is the area you're finding. So you're looking for this area right here, right there. You want to know what's that area add up to, okay? So I think that adds up to like 0.8, okay? Yep. Okay, between 2 and 3 included, so 2 and 3 would be this little area. Okay, pretty groovy. You guys can do that, right? Okay, and then less than 2. Okay, less than 2. Well, it's right up to infinitely close to 2, so you can go ahead and include it. So less than 2 would be that little area right there. Okay, and that would get you that. And between 1 and 3, okay, and the same kind of thing right there. All right, that should get you very comfortable on your test tomorrow.